Investigators into the shooting down of Malaysian Airlines flight MH17 have found that the Russian President Vladimir Putin himself authorised the supply of the missile launcher used to kill 283 people in Ukraine, and that was back in 2014. 38 Australians were among the victims, and we're now joined by our senior reporter Adam Walters. Adam, Dutch law means that Vladimir Putin essentially can't be charged over the atrocity.
Yes, Laura, as a head of state, Vladimir Putin has immunity from prosecution. But in concluding their marathon inquiry, investigators in the Netherlands are alleging that they have evidence that the go-ahead for the missile launcher to be supplied to the Moscow-backed separatists who brought down the plane was given by the Russian president.
This conversation from 2017 is in keeping with the findings of late June 2014, which showed that Putin was personally involved in the conflict in eastern Ukraine. It is also in keeping with a witness statement that the same individual, Plotnitsky, carried an encrypted phone containing direct numbers for President Putin.
Laura, the son of two Australian victims, has told Sky News this morning that the allegation of Putin's direct involvement in this was unexpected.
I guess that's surprising that it did go to that high level within the Russian government all the way back in 2014. But then again, it's not surprising that Russia is deeply involved and has been deeply involved there, because we've seen over the last 12 months how nefarious their actions can be in meddling in the affairs of their neighbouring country.
Now, Putin has not been accused of being involved in ordering the shooting down of the 777, but the inquiry has found there was concrete information relating to communications in a request for the Buk missile, and that was made by Putin and made to Putin, that request, and he agreed. The Deputy Chief Prosecutor heading the investigation team says they have now exhausted all scope of inquiries and that further prosecutions were unlikely. The joint international task force operation supported by the Netherlands, Australia, Malaysia, Belgium and Ukraine will now be suspended. This is despite the identification of 3 new suspects from the 53rd Brigade of the Russian Army for their involvement in the mass murder of 283 people from 17 different countries. Last November, you may recall, 2 Russian intelligence agents and a Ukrainian separatist leader were all convicted in absentia for arranging the delivery of the missile system. They remain at large and will continue to avoid jail if they stay within Russia's borders, Laura.
OK, Adam, thank you for that. We'll speak to you soon.